Hello, trainers. Pokemon has been a huge part of my life since childhood, and today I want to share with you the creatures that left the biggest mark on me. So, here's my personal top 10 Pokemon of all time. This list has nothing to do with stats or competitive strength. If it did, we'd just be talking about numbers. No, this is my own nostalgic, design-based personal list. I hope at least one of these Pokemon is also one of your favorites. But before we dive in, if you want to help the channel grow, please hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget, the world could use more trainers. Number 10, Sprigatito. Let's just get this out of the way. It's a cat. That alone guarantees a spot in any list. I mean, just look at this tiny, fluffy thing. If Pokemon were real, Sprigatito probably would be the best pet to have inside an apartment. Number 9, Darmanitan. For me, this is one of the few designs from Generation 5 that really stand out. Who wouldn't want a fire gorilla with fists bigger than your head on their team? And if you don't like the violent look, you can always rely on the calm Zen mode. Darmanitan fits surprisingly well in a team if you're doing a Gen 5 playthrough. Number 8, Solgaleo. Yes, it's a legendary. Wow, but I promise it's the only one on this list. We're talking about a mystical lion here, the symbol of nobility in so many cultures. The Pokemon of the Sun. This was literally the reason I bought Pokemon Sun first back in 2016. Number 7, Absol. Reason? Pure nostalgia. My very first shiny was a wild Absol. I was playing Pokemon Sapphire back in 2014. On my way to the 5th gym, I started training in the tall grass, and suddenly there it was, a red and white shiny Absol. Yeah, that was a good day. So good that the anxiety instantly kicked in. Can I actually catch it? My heart was racing. What is going on? And if you've ever had that experience for the first time, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Number 6, Crobat. Yes, you heard me right. I've never been one of those trainers who hate Zubat. In fact, ever since Generation 2, catching one was always a must for me. With so many around, it was easy to pick one with good IVs. Practical. Able to learn Toxic. Incredibly fast, and in the older gens when HMs were still a thing, having a Crobat that could use Fly was just essential. For me, Crobat has always been a simple, reliable, and perfect choice for a team. Number 5, Typhlosion. Even more nostalgic than Absol, because this was my very first real partner. Technically it was Cyndaquil, but you get the idea. As a kid, I played Pokemon Silver constantly. It was my only cartridge. I'd finish the story, restart, and do it all over again. And sure, sometimes I picked Chikorita or Totodile, but nothing compared to the countless times I went with Cyndaquil and evolved into Typhlosion. Years later, when I played Heart Gold, the choice was obvious. A little fireball I called Cindy. Cindy the Cyndaquil. Number 4, Greninja. I think this one explains itself. Who doesn't want a ninja on their team? Besides Pokemon, I was also a huge Naruto fan like many of you. And come on, the scarf is his tongue. Sounds weird if you've never seen one, but the design is just insanely cool. Number 3, Leafeon. One of the most underrated Pokemon in my opinion. Probably because the way it was introduced in Gen 4 wasn't the best. At least in Platinum, you'd get an EV at level 20. But Leafeon is a physical attacker, not a special attacker. The only strong grass-type move it learns naturally is Leaf Blade, and that doesn't come until level 71. So unless you use the move tutor to teach Razor Leaf, or breed with Ditto to get a low-level EV, you're stuck waiting forever. And don't even get me started on Bullet Seed. Still, this evolution is so cute that I never minded putting in the extra effort. Besides, his cry is adorable. Number 2, Gardevoir. A fan favorite. I don't even need to say much. Just read the very first Pokédex entry from Pokemon Sapphire. Gardevoir has the psychokinetic power to distort the dimensions and create a small black hole. This Pokemon will try to protect its trainer even at the risk of its own life. Who wouldn't want a partner that can open a black hole and would literally give its life for you? Honorable mentions. Before I reveal number 1, and since we just mentioned Gardevoir, I remember that are a few others that didn't make the list but easily could. Such as Lopunny, Serena, Salazzle, Primarina, and Lucario. These are for no particular reason here, just some favorites. Really, no reason at all. Number 1, Charizard. Oh no, what a cliché. Another fanboy pick. But let's be real, Charizard is the reason so many kids in the 90s fell in love with Pokémon in the first place. This fiery lizard eventually even got to be treated like a dragon. Come on, do you really think the Pokémon franchise would be the same without this iconic orange beast? Of course not. And there you have it. My personal top 10 favorite Pokémon of all time. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And remember, the world could use more trainers.